Hoo boy, we are so back, everyone. Welcome back to Indie Game Weekends. We are playing Axiom Verge today, and yeah, not much to say. Welcome to the stream, Kisa. We're going to continue playing Axiom Verge. To these sick ass tunes. This was the weird song, right? That we'll be keep hearing. I don't know how to feel about Axiom Verge yet. I haven't made my mind up. The thing is, this game gets better the longer it takes. I feel like the beginning of the game is a little bit like stretched out a bit because you don't get into like the interesting tidbits. You don't get a lot of the logs and everything. And details about the story early on. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes, Axiom Verge. But yeah, I really love it so far. But yeah, we'll get into that once we hit the ending. I think once we hit the end, we'll get a clearer grasp. Because the only thing I remember about it really is that I enjoyed the ending and all of the lore associated with it. Because it was really interesting and it was really setting up for something cool. But god damn it, the second game didn't really deliver on that. Maybe if there's going to be an Axiom Verge 3, it's going to deliver. Like some people have pointed out that the second game could be a prequel that is like a little bit weird on it, but it doesn't really connect fully. There's just elements that a little bit connect. But yeah, I don't know. Congrats on getting all elements in crosscode. That is like one of the tipping points, right? In crosscode. 2 is very different in terms of gameplay. I don't think the gameplay is as good as in the first one. That's one of the things. The story was okay. I was just disappointed it didn't connect as meaningfully to the first game as I would have hoped, really. You know? That was the thing about the story of the second game that I didn't really fully like. It's a very different game. It's still in the same vein. It's still a Metroidvania. I like it a little bit less than the first. Let's just say it like this. But, maybe if Indie Game Weekend rolls around a bunch of times again, we'll get into that. You know. Because I definitely feel like we have enough space for Axiom Verge 2. Just chilling to this music. Really good so far. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if we ever get into 2. The first one is a classic for me. 2 is not as much a classic, so yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to put it to a vote again for next Indie Game Weekend. I really hope 3 ties it all together. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm hoping most, is that 3 just ties it together. You know, and I don't know. I'm hoping for the best, but I don't even know if Axiom Verge 3. Let me look it up real quick. I have a browser open and my streaming PC. Why not just use that? Axiom Verge. That game. There he is, the developer on the hell site that is Twitter. Axiom Verge 2 came out. Axiom Verge 2 came out 11th August 2021, so that's like 4 years ago. But that's literally the last thing he did. Literally the last thing that he shared is like the last thing he shared is a blog post on simulation and alternate realities. But so that was the last thing. Like, it's literally a lot of posts from 2022. Can you sort on Twitter by current? Probably not, right? Twitter is a hell site. Fuck you, Twitter. That game. So yeah, there's Reddit, obviously. Going to talk quickly about it. Mentions of Axiom Verge 3 as bars in past interviews. So he has dropped a few Twitter posts, and people think that the game is in development, but that's supposedly it. That's like 8 months ago. That's about it. We don't know much more about Axiom Verge 3. No confirmation or anything. I just hope they continue it, because honestly, I would like to play it. At least the music is good, right? But I think with that, I am actually obligated to get into the game. We have been 12 minutes just straight rambling about future Axiom Verge games. Should probably get going. Here we go. By the way, I've played a bit of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate this weekend. I don't know. I don't know how far I'll get, honestly. I've just been grinding away weapons grinding, and it's taking a little bit of a toll on me. Because I just grinded out a Kuropeko, high rank Kuropeko, and I noticed I have to at least hunt it 1 or 2 times until I get what I want, so I don't know if I can do this. Because also, high rank Kuropeko only has that one quest where you have to hunt at least 2 of them to finish it. It's so annoying. But I need it. I need to hunt it. For that other weapon, I need a Crimson Kuropeko stuff. You know, it's all a bit much. If I can't finish it until Wednesday, when we'll probably play it on stream, I'll probably just grind a bit on stream. That's okay. We're obviously at the last tier of monsters, which is super high. But yeah. Probably not. Wilds is less than 1 week away. Less than 1 week. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'm super hyped. But it's also the... Do you know that feeling that you get when you are super hyped about something and then you have it in your hands and you don't want to start it? You don't want to start it. You don't want to rush through it. That's kind of my feeling that I have right now. I'm so giddy to get it, but if I get it, I don't want to start it. You know, I don't want to break the seal on it. I don't want to play it yet. You know, I have to get ready to play it. If you've waited for something for so long, that's always the feeling I get around that. It has been the same, by the way, with Xenoblade 3 and all of the other Xeno games that I've played, like Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3. I just didn't want to break the seal on it. And what then happens usually is I'll slowly, very slowly progress through the game. Very, very, very slowly. And for some games, it has actually killed the drive to finish them for me. Because then there's the next thing that comes out, and then I'll have to play that. I just hope for Wilds it's going to be definitely different, because I'm a huge Monster fan. And actually streaming forces me to get through those games at a decent pace, you know? And I appreciate that a lot. That also helps me organize my playlists, things that I haven't played yet. I can just add them as stream games and play them on stream. And, you know, it kind of gets me into a mood to finish them. And I think that's a really good thing. Because I'm very unfocused sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I have ADHD, but I've never been diagnosed, so I'm not going to say it. I probably have, you know. I'm very, very fidgety sometimes. I always have to have something in my hand. When I'm like at work, I always have to have something that's in my other hands that I can fidget with. It's very weird. It's a very weird behavior that I have, but I have it since like I was little. So I think we should start. So yeah, maybe we will have another Axiom Verge stream tomorrow. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll definitely stream on Monday with Pikmin. More Pikmin. Love me some Pikmin. Finishing up Pikmin will be good, really. So let's start. 16% in items is actually... Oh, here's the music. If I remember correctly, the last item we got... That's not it. We got the drone. But I think... Yeah, we got the second decoder as the last item. Right? Like, that's literally the last item we got. Like, we can now decode more stuff. I don't know, I appreciate these streams a lot, and I think I'm learning as I move along as well. Let's look at the map. Here we go. I'm going to check all of the spots that are open now on the map. I think. It's one up. because I honestly don't remember where the roadblocks were. It's been 2 weeks since we last played Axiom Verge, right? So yeah, that's a problem with Indie Game Weekend a bit. But I kind of like it. Also, I'm thinking of transforming the Thursday slot, because the Fire Emblem slot doesn't make a lot of sense. That doesn't mean, by the way, Fire Emblem is cancelled. We'll play that game, but I'll move it to one of the other slots at one point. You know? I'm just taking a break from Fire Emblem, but I would like to transform the Thursday slot into some sort of retro game slot, where we just pick a retro game, maybe, and we just play through it. Could be NES, Super Nintendo, N64, whatever. Obviously, I'm going to put still retro games on the normal time slots as well, but something really dedicated to retro games, you know, like games I never get around to playing. Like, for example, the original Metroid or the original Zelda games on the NES. Like, those are games that I never really get around to playing a lot, because obvious retro games. I definitely think it could be fun. Oh yeah, I can get through this now. But the Thursday slot for Fire Emblem doesn't make sense. It's literally not enough time to play Fire Emblem on, you know. What do we get? A health node fragment. That's good. But yeah, it's literally not enough time to play Fire Emblem on anyway. We would take like at least half a year to finish Fire Emblem on that slot. You know what I mean? So transforming that slot into something else could be a good way to do it. I think I need to go back. I have a weird feeling that we missed quite a bunch of stuff just by getting this. Like, getting this unlocks quite a bunch of stuff we couldn't previously go into. Like, you know, something that is like the slot, something a little bit more geared towards retro games. And Fire Emblem, you know, we could push it to an early morning slot or a late slot whenever we have time for it, so that the game gets actually the recognition it deserves, you know? Because we've been kind of pushing Fire Emblem around a bit too much, in my opinion. And I don't think the game deserves it. Fire Emblem is good. Still not 100% sure where to go at this point, but we'll find a way if we just go to places we haven't been to yet, right? But yeah, if we do it like that, I'm going to do it after the Monster Hunter Wilds release, obviously. So next week is going to be something we like, probably Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, to prepare for Monster Hunter Wilds. Even though the games play nothing alike, and it doesn't really make sense to play it in preparation, because it actually throws me off more than actually doing good. Honestly, the fact that I'm playing 3 ultimates will throw me off so hard when I play wilds. Wait a second. Oh? Where does this lead? What is this? Speedrun translation. I've done my best to enable rudimentary translation between Speedrun and English. That is, the modern Speedrun script, not the programming language. The command is reveal Speedrun. I've tried it with success. On most of the modern Speedrun communications, as well as some text of the older Speedrun texts. Much thanks to the Gear tab variant for this assistance. Interesting. We'll keep finding these nodes. They're obviously very interesting. Is this a translation software? Passcode tool. Manipulate reality with encoded strings. Use menu. Ooh. This is not something that I remember. How does it work again? Oh. That's not what I want. God damn it. Oh, here it is. Reveal. That's interesting. Speedrun. I don't remember this at all, but it seems cool. I should be able to read this note, right? Maybe not. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe somewhere else. Let me get the map back up. Like, that's one of the fun additions, I think, that I always loved back in the day when I first played it. Just the fact that you can do this, you know, and have like a sort of passcode tool that even does shit in the game is like incredible, in my opinion. Oh. I completely forgot how to traverse these. Okay, let's go. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that does seem like a thing we couldn't get into yet. Here we go. There we go. That does not seem friendly. What the fuck was that? How would you even get rid of that? Where did we save? Right here. Yeah, it's relatively weird. Honestly, enemy design has been stellar on this so far. Like, some genuinely creepy, some genuinely weird. God damn it. God damn. Taking a little bit more damage than I think I would, but that's okay. I mean, we're getting a genuine Metroid feeling here, right? And I really enjoy that aspect because honestly, not many games do like to copy the Metroid, like directly the Metroid formula, you know? Sorry. Like directly a copy of the Metroid formula and not just a Metroidvania game. Like Metroidvania games, you know, you can find them everywhere, but directly a copy of Metroid? Let's try this again. Let's try this bullshit again. I have no idea what this thing is doing, and... oh my god, these are like Metroids. These function like Metroids. Kinda. Actually scary. I think blood-sucking creatures in space is like one of the most scary things there could be. Like in terms of Metroids, it's not even just blood-sucking, it's like life-sucking, you know? Even. That's why I always found Metroids kinda scary, even in Metroid. You know? Like, there's definitely something about them that's very scary. And they usually know how to utilize them as well, you know? Like, they definitely on purpose put the Metroids into situations where it's dark, where there's no sound. Come on. Okay. I think I got to where I needed to be. Combine 6 to permanently increase your weapon and item damage. Okay. Is that all? Is that literally all? That's a little bit of a low reward for dealing with this kind of bullshit. Okay. Come on. We can do this. They also make weird sounds. There we go. But yeah, I think transforming the Thursday slot into a non-committal retro game slot might be a good idea, because it's very non-committal that way, you know, and we don't have to commit to anything really. And I can play whatever I want, basically. So let's go up real quick. These creatures I also don't like. And I can cancel whichever game we are supposed to be playing that Thursday for, you know, the other slots as much as I want. Just sad about Fire Emblem though. Like, I'm a little bit sad about that we are pausing Fire Emblem, but there's so many games to play. It's unfathomable, because I think I can already spoil it a bit. I can already spoil it a bit. But once we're done on the regular time slot, like on the Monday and Friday, Wednesday time slot, with Xenoblade X. Like, obviously that time slot is going to be occupied by Monster Hunter Wilds coming next week, the week after next week, and then when it comes out in March, Xenoblade X. So those two games are going to occupy that time slot. But once we're done with those games, that time slot is going to get occupied by Trails. I can promise that. I've been meaning to get into Trails quite a long time ago, and I've never gotten into it. And you know, the thing is, if I want to get into it, I want to stream it. That's true, they're both big games. God damn it. And people have been telling me, why is my drone's health so low? Seriously? Do I need to replenish health for my drone? Again? Oh, it does replenish automatically. But yeah, I've been thinking about playing Trails, and people have been telling me I should play the original anyway, even though I thought about playing the remake that comes out this year. People have been telling me I should play the original anyway. So, and people have been telling me once I started with the first one, I want to immediately jump into the second and the third one. So, you know, the time slot is going to be occupied quite a bit, I have a feeling, you know. Like, apparently you really, really want to continue playing them. And then they're just going to fit neatly into the regular time slot, you know. But yeah, it's a series I have been avoiding so far, and I kind of want to fix that. God damn it. That's quite tough, huh? Let's try that again. Well, we should have waited. It's definitely a series to jump into. And you know, like, what really convinced me about Trails is just the huge amount of Xenoblade fans that keep gushing about the game. You know? Yeah, that's kind of me too. I'm waiting for Wilds and Xenoblade X release until I can actually cover one of these. But yeah, they are in planning. And if I can, all of them, so... There we go, we survived. Just by a hair. We'll have to see if we can sneak by that one. Yes, we can. We absolutely can. I think he can't hit me down here, right? Not really. But yeah, Xenoblade X and Monster Hunter Wilds are going to take my entire time away. I have a feeling. But I'm also quite keen because, honestly, Monster Hunter Wilds promises me a 3-day vacation from work. You know, it's going to be just you, me, and Monster Hunter for that period of time. You know? That's actually quite refreshing. Well, I mean, I took 3 days off. Not that big of a deal. I can do that. I'm really, really glad I don't live in the US and have to, like, adhere to very weird workplace standards. And my work just allows me this, you know. I can just say, hey boss, I want to take off like 3 days next week, and he's going to basically allow it. I'm glad that I'm on very, very, very unrestricted time management from my workplace. You know? Let's see what we have here. Bifurcating energy bolts. Select, use Y. Let's see what we got. But yeah, I'm very glad I get days off from my work, because honestly, from what I've been hearing from my American friends, is like, very, very draconian in terms of work hours and everything. So, not really great. Let's see what we have here. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy sleeping dog. What, pray tell, is a fox? English, thought long ago succumbed to evolution's merciless twisting lever, seems to be with us once again. Queen Elizabeth I has bestowed upon us a new dream. Come into my arms, we have much to learn. What the fuck was that text? That's true, that's true. I also don't have work on Saturdays. That's like a boon of my line of work. We only have open Monday till Friday. So I have basically 2 days off, and then I took the next week with 3 more days. This is this one, right? Oh my god, what is that cool weapon? Holy shit, that's actually really cool. That might be a little bit too powerful. It depends on how much damage this does. We'll have to see. There's another save station here. But yeah, I'm thinking about 100%ing this again. I did it on my first playthrough. So why not on this one as well? Oh yeah, I forgot I can't get up there. Unless I throw my drone up there. Okay, don't think my drone can jump as high as I can, so we'll have to forego on that. Honestly, this game does a really, really good job of making you feel isolated. Like, you are very, very isolated, very little text. You're not even that strong. And you don't really feel like you are in control at all in this situation. You know what I mean? Very, very isolating experience. Yeah, I'll probably need more movement on that. That's true. Like, we're not even that strong. The enemy still can give us shit if we don't do enough, put enough work in. Where are we going? I could have just gone from up there. There's one game that I might want to cover at one point because it's seriously a weird one. That one game that I want to cover is a super weird one. And it's... not many people have heard of that game. And I just discovered it recently. Because I was looking up what the creator of La Mulana is up to. Recently, you know? Because I was looking like, hey, what's that guy doing, you know? Like, it's 2 creators, but one of them is basically the director. Who does most of the stuff. And they made a little indie game. It's a very, very short game. Like, you could complete it in 2 to 3 hours. That is like a space... I don't know. It's a 2D space exploration a la Metroid, but you're not that very strong. It's like a mix between a Metroid game and a horror game. But the scare factor actually wears off relatively quickly, I feel like. It's got absolutely no fanfare. Nothing. Literally nothing about it. So yeah, I want to go up there now, I think. I might want to cover it because I think I discovered it on the last holiday that I had, and I had a ton of fun actually. It's very obscure and it's very, I wouldn't say unstructured, but it has a weird structure because you need to, on this crashed spaceship, you have to talk to the crew that are all dead. Like the premise, I can tell you the premise. It's like you're a medium who can talk to spirits, and the crew is and the crew of a ship crash landed on a planet, and they're all dead, but they are kept alive as spirits on this ship. So you have to talk to them. You have to figure out how to get out of this spaceship again. And investigate. It's crazy. How do you get up there again? Oh yeah, I forgot we can just phase through walls. But it's a really cool premise. I don't think I ever finished it. I probably have to finish it. There's like certain endings you can get depending on what you do and which spirits you talk to. I don't think we've been in this area. It's like a really cool little indie game. But I don't think I ever finished it for whatever reason. Oh my god. Things are going to get more hectic as we move through this. Yeah, I don't think we can decode this. No, not yet. And we definitely can't decode this. But yeah, it's a very interesting game by the creator of La Mulana. And anything that's the La Mulana guys touch, I wanna play. They were kind of, before they created La Mulana, they were kind of small Flash game creators. Like they programmed little small Flash games. Some of them are pretty funny, I have to say. I have to literally say that some of them are really funny. They're pretty high quality too, I'd say. For Flash games. Okay, exactly, we can go through here now. That's where I wanted to go. Oh? God damn it. Okay. I mean, also I have tested it, but I don't know if I actually want to do it. At one point I might want to play on the channel the original Lamulana. Like, the version of Lamulana 1 we played on the channel is technically a remake. Because the original Lamulana was a game that was made as a love letter to the original, I think it was a Japanese computer system, the MSX. And it was kind of made as a love letter to that. You know? And the original is like very, very strongly inspired by it, right? And the remake has been fully redone in like modern pixel art style and everything. So I got my hands on a copy of the original version. Oh god, where am I? Trace, turn back. This place is artifact. Like some kind of dimensional rift. What if there's something I need in here? No, it is dangerous. Flotsam, jetsam, caused by breach. Is there radiation or something in here? Well, that's not exactly reassuring. I'm very low on health. But yeah, I'd like to play the original MSX Lamulana because I've actually never played it. Believe it or not. Like, Lamulana is one of my favorite games of all time, but I've never really played the original. And I managed to get it to run on my PC, which is like doubly insane. Right? I think there's a version that you can still play to this day. Interesting. Oh god. Yeah, I died. Sadly, I have to go all the way back again. That's how it is. That's how it is. Fuck off. Probably should have saved somewhere. Yeah, this weapon is not really strong. I think with a lot of the weapon power upgrades, these weapons actually start shredding, and that's why traversal feels so much better later on. You know, because If a weapon like this, that is very, very like wide, actually shreds through enemies, that makes traversal so much easier. I'm still waiting on an announcement of La Mulana 3, by the way, but it's probably not going to be there. If that comes out, like if that announcement is made, I'm going to donate everything I have to it. Everything that I have saved up is going to go into that Kickstarter campaign. That might be a little bit excessive, but still. I'm a sucker for that game. You know, there's one game in your lifetime that you can be a sucker for, and for me it's La Mulana. Probably we should save here. I mean, I'm also a sucker for Monster Hunter, but not as much as La Mulana. Sad to say. I would sell off all of my Monster Hunter games if they told me that La Mulana would not exist. If I had to choose between the two, I would pick La Mulana. It's that serious. Xeno series is very debatable. The whole Xeno series versus La Mulana is very debatable for me. Because honestly, I think Xeno, in general, all of these games have just wormed themselves into my mind and changed who I am as a human being, you know? So much. Like, they've changed so much about my personality and who I am as a person. Because I think there's kind of like, I think I made a Blue Sky post. I know, Kiza, you're not on Blue Sky anymore, since Monster Hunter spoilers keep appearing more frequently. But I made a post today that basically where I said no one creates stories like a Xeno game. Like, in a Xeno game, when you dig deep, there is so much meaning behind every cutscene and every little bit of story. There's so much meaning behind it. And quite intentional as well, you know? Like, a lot of this stuff is not just put there by accident. It's very, very intentional. I don't see that in a lot of game series. Like, I notice every time I rewatch Xeno cutscenes, I find so much meaning, you know? Generally, that's why I think Takahashi might be my favorite storyteller in all of the series. I think Takahashi still is, I think well, he's the director, but he's the lead writer as well, I think, on most of these. At least he was for Xenosaga. At least the ideas of Xenosaga, I think with Blade, especially 2, maybe 3. I think maybe with Xenoblade 1 he took a little bit of a back step from writing. I think with Xenoblade 1, I think you can very much feel his presence being there in Xenoblade 2 and 3. Where they decided to basically, like in Xenoblade 2 and 3, they basically made the games Xeno games again, you know what I mean? Do we have to go through here? That's the problem. Like Xenoblade 1 feels very detached from the rest of the Xeno canon. Whereas Xenoblade 2 and 3 to me feel like they fit completely in. Xenoblade 1 feels a little bit more detached from it. I don't know, I love all of them. But yeah, I couldn't sacrifice the stories that Takahashi tells for anything, really. I think that would be hard. Like, there's a reason why Xenoblade 2, by the way, is one of my favorite stories in all of Xeno. It's just, like, on the surface, a lot of people don't like Xenoblade 2. I don't even know why people dislike it that much. I mean, it's a very different game from the other series, but it's a very, very relatable story to me. Like, about human struggle of survival, you know, the blades and everything. It's a very, very human story. Even though we're dealing with, like, immortal beings. I mean, we have the whole Amalthus saga that deals explicitly with humans. I don't know, maybe I ramble on too much. But yeah, the reason I like Xenoblade 2's story that much is really because of how it makes me feel human. I don't know. Like, especially the ending. I have no idea what's going to happen. Oh my god. I think we've made it a little bit far into this. And there's also something very tragic about it, you know, but also very hopeful. It's kind of weird, right? And I think Rex is still, to this day, my favorite main character. I loved Rex before he was in Future Redeemed. Like, a lot of people didn't really gel well with Rex, but I think he's like my favorite Xeno protagonist. Just because of the struggle he has to go through, you know? Like, he doesn't just get handed his god powers. Well, he kind of does get handed his god powers, but you see him struggling so hard with everything that happens. And basically, by the end, you see how far you've come with Rex. Like, Rex really does grow a lot. I feel like he does grow a lot more than Shulk. Throughout Xenoblade 2. Like, he, at the beginning, is a very, very smiley and bubbly person. Like, regular. And very inspiring. But by the end, he's still the same person. But he's just grown to understand people, you know? Like, Rex's transformation into the Master Driver by the end was, like, mind-blowing at the time for me. Like, his heart was always at the right place, he just didn't know how to utilize the powers he had. And to truly understand Pyra. There's so much I could say about Xenoblade 2. I hope Sen at one point does make the Xenoblade 2 video, because I really want to see it. She's kind of been not making a lot of videos recently, and I really hope she comes around to doing it, because I fully support her in it. She did have a Xenoblade 2 video planned, but I don't know how far that even has come. I don't think it's even written at this point. I'm not a good script writer, so honestly I would write a script for Xenoblade 2 myself for a video. At one point I'd like to, but I'm not a good script writer. I don't know how to record, I don't know how to edit really well. It's all a little bit, I don't know, harder for me to do. Oh my god, where are we going? I think reality is breaking down more and more as we go along. It's like folding into itself. Holy shit. These enemies also do a ton of damage. I think we should have heeded the warnings and not go here. But you know, that's just not like me. I like to explore. There we go. But yeah, the big problem about Xenoblade 2 is, if I made a video about it, what would I talk about, you know? That's the biggest issue I have with it. What is this? Permanently increases projectile size for weapons. Interesting. Say the trip here was already planned. Wait. Oh god. God fucking damn it. This trip takes way too long. And there's no real save point in there as well. Thanks. I don't think I found one in there. I mean, would make sense since we seem to be in a different reality that there's no save points. But I don't know. I don't even know if we should be in there, but I don't think I can go any further. But yeah, I don't know what a good subject would be for Xenoblade 2. I could talk about so many things. I'd like to keep it shorter because I'm not a huge... Like, I don't want my first video into any game series to be like super long and rambly and super detailed. Or like a shorter one, but I don't know. What do we have up here? What's up here again? And I don't know if I could even offer up interesting analysis on a lot of things. Debate. Probably could. Like I know Xenoblade 2 at least at like the back of my hand this time. You know. But we'll get to Xenoblade 2 at one point, I promise. We'll do a replay of it. And I'm going to make it a... I think I'm going to make it a session where I point out stuff that you might not have seen about the game. I think that would be a cool thing, because I don't know, just replaying a game doesn't seem like a... just replaying without commentary or anything. Doesn't seem like a good idea. I would definitely make it worthwhile once we do a replay. I'm going to take a short break, by the way. And when we come back, we can talk more. I think Axiom Verge lends itself really well to talking about other stuff than Axiom Verge, which is really weird, but we're just traversing the game. So yeah, see you soon. Sorry, it took me a bit. Had to organize something real quick. But we're still here with Axiom Verge, where we talk about anything else than Axiom Verge. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. I have to go back to making logos for this shit. You know? Got so many good ideas in my head for stuff that I want to do. But the problem is I don't want to promise anything anymore. I hate it when I have to not keep promises. You know what I mean? Like when I say something that I wanna do, but I just can't keep it because I'm overworked. Like I've already got like one project. Oh, I think I made it. Cool. I already got one project that I want to do that I'm currently in the progress of doing. So, that I already feel like I can't stem alone on my own. You know, like that's at least already one project that I'm kind of back on. And I hate that. I hate that feeling. The feeling of I can't fulfill promises that I made. That has always been bothering me. So I hate it a lot. So I'm trying not to promise too much. Like the whole thing with, for example, with the wiki for Monster Hunter. Okay, nothing here. The new Monster Hunter wiki, I said I was going to help, but I realized it like the day after. The day after, I literally realized I couldn't do it. I just don't have enough time to get into the nitty gritty like the others. Like they recruited a bunch of others, which I really enjoy. That we have tons of people working on that now, but I cannot do it. I've been basically taking like a roll off. I'm just going to talk about shit. You know, I can't just be an advisor or something. And I've literally told them like, yeah, sorry guys, I thought I was able to do more, but you know, I just can't at the moment. And they are currently in full preparation for Monster Hunter Wilds as well. Okay, there's another save point here. They're currently full force preparation for Monster Hunter Wilds release. That's where the new Monster Hunter wiki is going to shine. And I get that. And they cannot take me in as a supervisor or anything. I also haven't seen a lot of the code, but I have managed to actually, you know, get a few good advices in. Oh, what do we have here? Surprise, surprise! It's another giant armed monster. Who is it? Are you demon? Not just a normal guy. Trust me, I don't even want to be here. It carries weapons, but looks like unsure. I only carry this gun to defend myself. If you just let me be, I won't use it. Cannot trust self. Cannot trust Thetos, but to be safe, it must die. I don't even know what I'm hitting here. I think it's the giant green underbelly that we have to go after. Game saved. So I think that would be best for if we use this one, right? Like it can shoot upwards. shit. You don't even know how hyped I am for Once in the Wilds next week. Like, I cannot believe that we'll be able to fight Guamagala in it. Again. And maybe even Shagaru. That would, like, be super cool. Okay, that definitely doesn't work. Okay. Well, that kinda does work. It's going to shoot below a bit, but we can duck under. We can kind of hit its backside this way. God damn it. Just don't have to take as much damage. We have barely found anything in the game, by the way. This is going to take at least a few streams. But I do enjoy these Axiom Verge streams for the sole reason that we can't, like, talk about stuff. Like, I can't talk about stuff that's been on my mind recently. And it's actually nice, you know? Because we don't have to focus too much on the game. Are we going to use Nova? I mean, that would be... I think that could be good if we appropriately use it. Problem is it's slow moving. And we have to aim it, which makes this not great. Okay. I think we're doing okay. I think I got the pattern down. Oh god. It's coming so close. Holy shit. Can you stop, please? Oh my god, it just doesn't let me. Oh, come on. Please. Do die. Holy shit. This thing just doesn't die. Let's see, we have the Kilva, which is a very, very not helpful weapon in this one. And I mean, this just shoots straight. I'm going to give this one another chance. Good thing is we don't have to care about firing. We just can fire away. And we can just focus on dodging all of these attacks. Okay. Probably does way less damage as well. Oh god. How close does it want to come? Holy shit. We're getting somewhere with this. Right? I think the belly turns red slowly. Not hitting every shot, but it is better than nothing. Really. Come on, die already. Please. Oh my god. There we go. That one seemed almost reluctant to fight. Asanova, what's going on? I think those soldiers were originally normal humans. He used his pathogen to transform them. But sometimes they remember a small part of who they once were. So if I'm killing innocent people, no, they were those most loyal to him. They helped him spread pathogen. Okay, maybe they're not innocent, but still, they're people. Is there some way I could get by with not killing them? No, at least I do not think so. But Trace, if you had been here, you would not want to live either. You would not want them to live either. Interesting. What do we get? Of what? Like what do you want to be reassured of? That everything's going to be fine? I can't do that. Trace, this was Katrahaska. She was ally of Athetos. She tried to kill us, but we stopped her. So she's dead. All of you look rather immobile, you know. How did you even fight? Drones. It was all we had after everyone died. But then Athetos disabled even those. Huh. There are save points. I really would like one. I mean, even if there isn't one, we're just going to get resurrected at the right point, right? go through here real quick. Let me do this real quick. Permanently increases health? Thank God. We needed that. Is there even a way back? Yeah, there is. I actually don't want to go back, I think. But yeah, this game gets crazy. But yeah, another thing that I always like to mention is that you can literally add new games that we're going to play onto the list. It is in the description on the channel. It is in the channel description, the upcoming games list, and it is on the description. I think literally for everything, for the video, for the channel. Thank you. The drones can now begin repairing us. So what now? It would be good to make sure Ophelia is repaired. She has way to bypass pathogen. Also, you wanted to ask her about breach. That's the key to this whole thing, right? Athetos is using the breach to trap you here while it's slowly killing you off. Yes, so ultimate goal is stopping Athetos, with secondary goal finding Ophelia. But you will need to look for ways of reaching them. That makes sense. Let's see what I can find up ahead. Huh. Let me get straight to this. But yeah, if you want, make your voice heard. Obviously. We can only play so many games, but we have so many games ahead of us. You know. Would make me unbelievably happy if we joined. There we go. Okay. I just want to geek out about Monster in the Wild at this point. Just in the mood to geek out. It's genuinely so wild to me what the Rust already is. I didn't think this would be this would do it, but the reveal of Wamagala has cost me so much joy. Seriously, just thinking about Wamagala, I love Wamagala. and Shagaru. Shagaru is my third favorite monster. I love it more than Gore. I know that a lot of people love Gore more than Shagaru. I'm on the opposite side. But I like that whole line of monsters and just in general. You know? Okay, there's 2 barriers there. Holy shit. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. I think I remember the twist of the game. I think it popped back into my memory, but I'm not going to say anything. Could go through there. I don't know if I can make this jump. I can't. Oh. Wow. That took me way down. Like, way, way down. What do we get? Grapple. Fires a grapple that allows you to swing from the rocks it latches onto. Oh, that's nice. I mean, that is a good thing that we got that. Do I have to... How do I select it? Oh, it's A. Okay, so you can definitely just use it like this, right? To get height. That's actually neat. Cool thing is it can latch onto anything, so they made the game with the intent of it latching onto everything in mind, which I really, really enjoy. As well as this health node fragments. Pretty decent. God damn it. I need to jump up again. I feel like the grapple is the answer to all of our height-based problems that we have right now. Right? Like, we just have so much more reach. Okay, this is where we could have phased through. Can I? Let's see if I can do this. Like this. Focusing a bit on the game right now. Might also make changes to the overlay. I feel like this is cheating. Doesn't matter to me because I have the grapple now. Pretty cool section of the game, honestly. Let's see. We've been here. Probably get back down again. We can save again. Oh yeah, we can go up here. No. We don't need to. Obviously. Welcome back, Kiza. This does seem like we can go on, but I don't see anything. Could lead us anywhere. He didn't miss too much, but we got one of the best items in the game. We got the grappling hook, which lets us swing on the top of every room we are in. You know? God damn it. So yeah, we got the grappling hook from... Okay, the game actually got at us. Can we just jump this? Yeah, we can. So yeah, we can just latch onto the ceiling and grapple across, which is kind of refreshing. I like it. It works a little bit like Samus grapple beam, but it can latch onto literally anything, you know? Like any surface. I need to learn how to use it properly, but still. You know? Like this. Genuinely crazy addition to our thing. To our arsenal. That makes also more sense with this area. How you're supposed to get across here. Well, maybe we can find more stuff in this area. Also, I've been talking about like how crazy it is that we'll be fighting another version of Gormagala soon. Like a new version of Gormagala that is not the Rise version. How crazy is that? Like, we'll be fighting Gormagala soon. Like, that seems absolutely crazy to me. Especially since Gormagala and Chagaru are some of my favorite monsters. Got another health node fragment. I love them. What can I say? I think Chagaru makes it into my top 3. Like, it's my 3rd favorite monster. I kinda like Chagaru a little bit more than Gormagala in general. But I like the whole angel motif that they have going on. Like, that is super cool. Like the whole light versus dark motif that they have going on. Super cool. That's one of the motifs that I really enjoy the most. Oh, we're getting into snow area now, huh? In general, that's one of the main motifs that I enjoy in gaming a lot. And Gormagala fulfills that perfectly, right? Or in Chagaru. Just 2 amazing monsters. Is this normal? That the music is just gone? So incredible what good monsters we're getting with Wilds. That is generally like wild to me. No pun intended. I mean, I can't send my drone in here. Probably have to phase for this. This is going to be such an incredible game, together with all the the new monsters. All of the new monsters we haven't fought yet. All of the returning monsters we haven't fought yet. Oh my god, this is going to be such a wild experience. So yeah, tomorrow, coming tomorrow. I don't think tomorrow, coming Monday, I'm going to go on a media diet. I think you've been already doing it, right, Kiza? Staying away from Blue Sky. Luckily, I didn't get spoiled on anything else so far. But yeah, I'm going to keep away from Blue Sky for a bit. I can't stay away from YouTube, sadly, because I have to set up my programming. I get a lot of my entertainment from YouTube. But it might actually be okay to just watch an anime, like, coming next week or something. Like a regular ass anime. That is just an anime without anything in it. Might be cool. I don't know. And just stay away from YouTube as much as possible. I don't know. If Crunchyroll would actually get this shit together, like, that is something that I have to briefly talk about. Like, Crunchyroll should get their fucking shit together when it comes to their player. Like, they ask money for their stupid service, and their player is not even, like, being able to be made small. Like, you know the thing when you can put the YouTube into the background and do other shit on your phone? You can't do that with Crunchyroll. The player is horrendously outdated. I don't know what they take money for, really. I usually don't watch a lot of dubbed anime. Like, the problem with anime in general for me is when I watch anime, I have to completely 100% pay attention to it because you obviously have to read the subtitles. Yeah, I've never really done a subscription. I've had a subscription for a bit for Crunchyroll when my wife and I were watching, I think, Spy Family. Not Spy X Family, it's Spy Family. Together. That's when I had a subscription to Crunchyroll. But, yeah. I don't really try to get into that whole subscription thing. Crunchyroll is just a horrendous website. It's Sony owned, by the way. Like, how crazy is it? How much control Sony has over literally everything in your life? It's crazy. If you're a gamer and you watch anime, Sony basically controls your life. Quite a bit. I wouldn't say fully, but yeah. The anime industry is very reliant on Crunchyroll, by the way. I think there was some controversy about it, where they were using shady business practices to get all of this anime. And it's basically now the only anime streaming service that has exclusive anime, right? For the most part, especially for new releases. It's like you either go Crunchyroll or you just don't go anywhere else. Enhanced drone launch increases range of remote drone. It's actually interesting. That's cool. We've been getting a few enhancements. I'm making steady progress in the game. And yeah, I have the problem where I don't really like watching dubbed anime. That is like a no-go for me. But I hate reading subtitles as well in anime because I need to have full attention on the anime itself. You know? Like, when I have to read subtitles, I have to have full attention on what I'm watching currently. And it takes away from, I don't know, from other stuff I'm doing. Because I usually like to have stuff on in the background while I do other stuff. And yeah, that's taking away my full attention is actually not really great. But I really don't like dubbed anime. I could see it sometimes, but there's just some anime that you just love having, like the undubbed version, right? Especially since I don't watch too much, really. I really don't watch a lot of anime. Wait a second, can I hatch the thing on up there? Ah! Huh. But I can't get in there. There is some anime that I can put on in the background usually that I know the German dub for. Like, I've grown up with it. So I know the German dub and I can just, you know, enjoy it. But yeah, that usually goes for older anime. Sadly. I don't know. That's why I don't watch a lot of anime, honestly. Honestly, most anime I watch, I actually like also reading the manga. If an anime interests me enough, I'm actually like one of those people that goes back and reads the manga. Sometimes. I mean that takes even like more concentration away from me, but at least I'm doing something productive, right? And usually that happens when usually that stuff happens when I'm like on car rides or whatever, so I don't have anything else to do. Let's see what we have here. These drone segments also get longer. I don't know, but I'll probably have to dig something up. Yeah, reading also goes by faster. Also, it lets me, like, if it's a seasonal anime and the whole thing isn't out yet, it just lets me bypass, like, the anime release times and I get more out of the story. And you know, there's a few series that I actually read, that I actively read, like, on release days, you know? Like, I pop in every Sunday, every other Sunday for some series to read it. I think that's the point of it, with the drone. I mean, I'm somewhat of a One Piece fanboy, so I have to read the weekly release, the somewhat weekly release of One Piece. So, you know, that's kind of a given. Even though I haven't been reading it the past few weeks. There we go. Got a new health node fragment. But I think I haven't read the last three One Piece chapters, really. I need to catch up on that. I don't know, there's nothing in the current arc that has currently like intrigued me. So well, fun fact, by the way. I mean, people would call me a One Piece fanboy, but I've been reading One Piece on and off ever since 2002, right? I'm old. I'm old. Projectiles reflect off of walls. Interesting. I'm old. I even have a One Piece manga from Water 7 that I bought. Oh, that's interesting. That I bought originally back then. Still on my shelf somewhere. But yeah. Where do we go with this? We don't have a lot of options here anymore. The top right is not somewhere where we can go. I'd have to say the bottom, but I don't see anything that I can do there as well. We'll probably have to backtrack, right? We've gotten quite a few upgrades. Like, we got the longer drone, we got the... Well, especially the longer drone, right? Where could we go? Where could we go? But yeah. Maybe I'll go on an anime diet next week. Well, not a diet from anime, but a diet of anime next week, and just avoid YouTube like the plague. Like, only just logging into YouTube to upload my stream announcement. And that's it. I don't know. But I definitely think a lot of people are going to post spoilers on YouTube on Thursday as well. That they're going to start posting spoilers on Thursday already. And honestly, I don't want any of you to discourage watching my streams, but you know. I don't have the game on Thursday, I can promise you that. But I think Thursday is when the embargo will probably lift, the review embargo, and then it's fair game, right? Like, then it's fair game for everyone. And people are definitely going to start streaming it, especially if they are streamers already. That's usually how it goes. If they, I can already see like Rage Gaming streaming the game, although they do not really stream. But Rurikan is going to stream the game on Thursday. Like all of those reviewers that claim like the biggest betrayal I had with Rurikan, by the way, was when he was like reacting to everything. Where are we right now? Like, when he was reacting to all of the trailers, like he didn't know anything. And then it turned out he had playing the game for over a month already. You know? Like with Sunbreak. And that's like, okay. Holy shit, what is this place? I haven't been here yet, apparently. Seems like I can traverse this. There's specific reasons why I don't like Rurikan that much. I don't know. I'm not going to talk shit on stream about him, but... Oh god, oh god, oh god! What is this? Oh, that is weird. That is weird. Is this where the game opens up a bit? Maybe. But yeah, there's specific reasons. Mostly, I think most of them are up to, like... Not really Monster Hunter related. I kinda like his Monster Hunter content. I pop in from time to time, you know. Still. Bill. What is this area? Oh my god. Oh. This is where we've been before. Can we go further? There's honestly not a lot of the current, like, Capcom creator streamers that I do enjoy, really, especially on Monster Hunter. I like Max a lot, like, Maxor. I like his content a lot, but I don't like his Monster Hunter content, because it's very... I don't know, it's very from an outsider perspective, you know? Like, he has been doing, like, which I find really cool that they have been doing, like, together. They have been playing Monster Hunter 1 recently, you know? They have been playing Monster Hunter 1 recently. And yeah, they were very critical about it, which I get, you know? I completely understand why they would be critical about it, very. And be like, yeah, this game is very clunky, you know, all of that. But, you know, in terms of Monster Hunter, I think Monster Hunter 1 is not even that hard. It's not even that weird. Holy shit, how much is there to explore here? And then GU, they said, is like the best. Even though they only did one stream of it, so they probably didn't even see a lot of it, really. I'd say. So yeah, this connects all of the old areas. Interesting. Like, this is a tunnel that connects all of the areas, it appears. So yeah, if we ever need to be anywhere, we can quickly traverse through here. That is actually good to know. Good to know. I'm going to explore the tunnel a little bit further, because I don't think we have seen everything there. I'm completely okay with them trying out other games to build a bit of hype for Wilds. But yeah, they come from an outsider perspective. They don't really... They are not huge Monster Hunter heads, but they have been getting like review copies and early looks and everything, which I like. And he's obviously a fighting game player more than a player that likes the ecology aspects of Monster Hunter. I get where he's coming from with a lot of stuff, you know. But let's see what this is about. You know, he comes from a very different genre of games, and sometimes I feel like he treats Monster Hunter a little bit like a fighting game, which it kind of is. Bits. But that's not all of it. But I see his perspective, obviously. We'll see. We'll see. I'm all for new people enjoying Monster Hunter. I will welcome everyone who wants to play Wilds with me. Health node fragment here. Yeah, it's really cool. Honestly, I'm also in kind of their category where I say that gameplay comes before ecology. And honestly, one thing I have to say is that the rule of cool is more important to me than actual sound ecology in Monster Hunter. That's just my take. But I don't think it's worth sacrificing one or the other, right? And I feel like Wilds has done so far a pretty good job of balancing the two, you know? I hate long corridors. Where are we? This is just the way back to this. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get here earlier. Is there some areas here that we haven't explored yet, maybe? To the left there. I mean, let's go explore some areas. I really hope they have a good balance here, because I really enjoy the gameplay of Wild so far. And I think Wilds could be my forever Monster Hunter game at one point. You know? Okay. So yeah, let's explore areas we've already... Now, god damn it, I jumped down again. That we've been to already was what I wanted to say. I'll honestly have to see. I thought World was going to be my Monster Hunter Forever game, but it didn't quite scratch the itch. So, you know. I'm a little bit sad that they already announced the title update monsters. Like, that's a bit much to me, honestly. Like, announcing the first title update monster already is like a little bit early. I mean, I do enjoy what the title update monster is, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. But the fact that we're going to get that monster means we could get one of the subspecies. Especially the one from Sunbreak that I really, really like and everyone hates. I don't want to be... I think they did it for Sunbreak too, yeah. I really hope we get the... No, it's not a subspecies, it's a variant of that monster. I want the variant of that monster back. Okay, we can actually go down here now. We haven't been to yet. So this might lead us either to a meaningless upgrade or to a new thing. Am I vague enough? I think I'm vague enough. The storm. Eshinima. You barely understand the technology that surrounds you, yet claim to protect it. It will crush us all once it fails. At least grant us access to your rebirth chambers. Do that, and I will consider being less bitter over what came before. Interesting. Yeah, sadly that is like... Sadly that is a thing. I don't really like it. I also don't want to know each tile update monster, and I hope it's more than one. Because that would mean that they are delivering like tile update monsters at a slower pace than Rise Break. Or Sunbreak in specific. Like Sunbreak had three monsters per update, right? If it's only one, that's a little bit low, I find. The cool thing about the tile update is we get that monster's armor. And I really enjoy that monster's armor and weapons. So that might be a good thing. Let's pick that up. Here we go. Holy shit. We cannot read that. Right, you can also get both sets. Oh my god, this is so much cooler than I thought. Like, the mixing and matching of sets genuinely makes me happy. Because that means I get to pick from both sets. Like, for my character in Wilds, I mixed and matched a lot of the sets already. Like, in the beta, I mixed and matched a lot of my sets there. Oh, this is something we couldn't go to before. It was really cool, you know, mixing and matching sets. And I picked quite a few male armor ones for my female character. And it was really fun. Oh. I think. Okay, I think I need to reset this. I'm wondering if you make an armor set, if you get like both male and female armor sets options immediately, or do you have to make them separately? But I highly doubt you have to make them separately, you know. I think I made a mistake. I probably have to go back somewhere. But yeah, already the prospect of having to make armor sets, like the prospect of being able to craft armor sets and weapons again, has me all giddy. I don't know what it is. Like, I can already see myself going through like every armor set again. Going through every weapon, going through the whole weapon tree, going through all of the armor sets, and just looking at them and saying to myself, I need to grind out all of these. That's what has me excited, you know? Because I'm literally the Monster Hunter player that crafts every weapon that is available in the entire weapon tree. Like, I really do. Conversation with A3. A9, who are you? A3, I'm a Tellal. What are you doing here? Udukhul? What does Udukhul mean? Unintelligible. Demon. What does it look like? Unintelligible. Is Tellal and Udukhul? No. What is Tellal? What happened to Athetos? I am Athetos. But you just said you're Tellal. No response. How can you be Athetos if you're Tellal? I am Tellal. Who do you think I am? Athetos. Why did you attack me? No response. Do you remember attacking me? Tellal attack demon. Interesting. It's just a week, you know, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed nothing bad happens during next week, honestly. I'm not usually very superstitious, but sometimes I have the feeling whenever an event like Wilds comes out, there's something really big I have to deal with during the week. Like, I kind of have to, like someone's manipulating me to have to earn stuff before I get it. It's so weird. Like, if there's something that I'm super hyped about, usually I have the week before it sucks. Sucks hard. Let's pick up a bunch of more nodes. Well, it's just there for us to pick up. Oh, we literally could not do this. Okay. I'm super giddy about Monster Hunter. I didn't even realize it until I was talking about it today, that I'm so hyped. Like, I literally did not think about Monster Hunter the entire time. And now that I've talked about it, I just realized how hyped I am. Actually crazy. Fuck me. Yeah, we'll have to end the stream soon. I just don't know where to go at this point. I'm just spitballing. Most of this is basically spitballing. Checking everything, you know. Checking every corner. Most of it is unrelated. unrelated to where we have to go, because this is literally like this. Most of these are literally optional areas, you know. Oh, another power node. Huh. I mean, there is an area above this. Oh, for another power node. That's like 3 we got in quick succession. Apparently the current set that we have in terms of power-ups actually unlocks quite a few things. But yeah, I'm going to check this out again. But yeah, we're searching for Ophelia. That's what we were after, right? Trace, this has been a long time since meeting in person. You're looking a lot better. Thank you. Repair drones have restored my plating, but work is far from finished. You mean this isn't the final product? Not even a little bit, but we don't have time for full restoration. Well, I guess if I'm ever to see what that looks like, I'd better get going. Take care, I will watch over you. But yeah, this definitely looks like a prison, I have to agree. So let's go through here, and after I'm done checking here, I'm going to... After we're through with here... Oh, I can phase through this. Okay. I'm going to find a save point after we're done through here. Okay. Oh. To launch a drone. What is this? Range node permanently increases weapon range. Interesting. Just for this? That was a hell of a lot of a trek for this. I mean, as long as we find more upgrades, I'm actually all for it. Because, you know, this has been interesting. Like, if I'm to 100% this game again on stream, I definitely think that upgrading everything is like finding all of these upgrades is actually really good. Area? No, it's not. So yeah, let me look for a save point. Save points are up there. I probably want to go down there and then up. And then we'll end the stream for today. We'll play maybe more tomorrow. Maybe I can actually prepare a little bit of stuff for tomorrow. Because I don't know, the game really feels good to play while you talk about something else. It's a weird thing, but I don't know how it feels for you, but I've had it's really interesting to me that the gameplay has been so chill that I can't just literally talk about anything else except the game on it. And it still feels good. You know? I don't know. Or we just traverse everything. Okay, this save point we're using. Okay. That's where we're going to stop for today. It was a lot of fun talking to you. So yeah, maybe we'll stream more tomorrow. Sorry, I need to put the audio up. So yeah, maybe we'll stream more Axiom Verge tomorrow. I'll have to think about that first. But yeah, maybe more Axiom Verge tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something else tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I won't stream at all tomorrow. I don't know yet. And obviously on Monday we're continuing Pikmin, we're finishing up Pikmin. And on Tuesday we're starting Digimon World. Which, if you have never played Digimon World and have never experienced Digimon World, I would suggest you give it a try, because it's a very unconventional game and I love it a lot. But yeah, that is for Tuesday. Then we have 2 fun streams with Monster Hunter on Wednesday and Thursday, and obviously Friday. Big Monster Hunter Wilds party. So, you know, just like that, I'm going to send you off for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more content on indie games, obviously, all of the stuff I have, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I'll see all of you next time. Trilightning out.